What joy. First week back after 2 weeks of Easter and I get COVID. Brilliant. Tested positive this morning. Apart from the usual cold symptoms, snotty nose, sounding more scouse. I always sound more scouse when I'm got a cold. I don't know why. It might be the dulcet tones, but scratchy throat, feeling a bit off. But overall, just sort of cold symptoms, and I'm hoping, because I've been feeling like this for a couple of days, that it's not going to get any worse. It's more just frustrating now, isn't it? COVID is a thing, and you can go out and being mindful. I probably won't. And also, if I did have to, then I would probably go with a mask because I want to make sure that I'm not giving it to anybody else who's vulnerable, but probably won't go out unless it's really, really necessary. So 3 of us have tested positive, which is joyous. So hey ho, it's just more of a pain in the backside having COVID, and it seems to be on the rise again. Quite a lot of friends have had it on the squirrel and here, so it's going to do it, isn't it, forever, amen. Anyway, I hope you've had a beautiful Easter break. We should have gone away. We didn't. Should have done. Otherwise, you just end up doing lots of things at home that the time that you're meant to have off, you just end up doing all that crap that you don't really want to do. And normally in Easter, we do go away, and just. So now I've booked October. That's something to look forward to, and I'm looking at booking some more breaks. But if you went away and you had a really nice time, because lots of people go abroad because of the time that suits, because you don't have to take so many holidays with the bank holidays. I hope you had a fab time, but it did go really, really quick, and the kids were so joyous to be back to school this week. What is annoying, which I touched on Monday, and it is going to be one of my new things going forward, a Monday mooning, just to cheer you up. And my Monday moon, and it's not, it's all tongue in cheek, I'm not an arse, is Twitter. I don't know what he's doing with Twitter. I think he could just do one Elon because he's just pissing about with it. And I think what's going to happen is one of my IT friends had said that it was suggested that they may look at charging for Twitter. So if you're a hobbyist and they deem you as a hobbyist, depending on the algorithm, what they think you look at or watch or how you interact with Twitter, that they may assign a cost to you. If you're a business, there might be a different one. Never mind charging you to have a blue tick. So they'd be interesting going forwards, but part of me just thinks, just leave it alone. Sell it. Like I said at the beginning, when he took it over, Mr. Musk, flip it. Just keep your Tesla's going. Concentrate on that one thing. Don't have too many things with too many pies. Anywho, obviously, as the weather is set to be a bit warmer this weekend, it has been lovely, and it makes people smile so much, doesn't it? And we mention it when the sun comes out. It makes people just feel happier, joyous, going about their day, even smiley people. But what it also brings is stupid people. I say stupid, they're not stupid. Just like, come on, just have a little bit of thought. And do you know what the stupid bit is that you have these people that take their tops off. General lads or men take their top off. And I think I touched on this last year. It gets warmer, so they're doing something and they take the top off. But the stupid thing is they take it off and then they shove it down the back of their trousers to hang outside because they don't want to carry it. That's the stupid thing. Just put your t-shirt on, unless you're in a garden or at a beach or at home. I don't want to see your hairy nipples going on. I don't want to see it. And it just, to me, this just take it off. I'm a bit hot. I'll tuck it in the bar. I'm not carrying it. It's a t-shirt, so it's short sleeved. In fact, I'd rather you do a little bow in the front. Let's start a new trend. Boys, tucking it in, I'd rather have that. I'd rather see just the midriff than the full thing, because not always. It's uncomfortable. Imagine if a woman did that and she just went out nipple tassels. Can you imagine the uproar? But, just hot weather just brings out stupid people. Don't get me onto Crocs. Anyway, moving on. Room 94 Boutique, I see that has unfortunately shut its doors. So now we only have, with Dorothy Ann's shut its doors, we now only have the one beautiful ladies boutique, which is Cue the Label. If you've never been, it's just at the back of the car park where most people park for now. Go and up and have a look. They are actually getting a little bit famous on TikTok as well as Cue the Label. So go and have a look. Lots of things on there. Vicky and the team have really hit on trends and stuff. So they are your place to go, especially if you're, I don't know, a bit young and a bit trendy. But they're, you know, it's not just for a certain age. So have a look online. They are on TikTok as well, as we obviously what we share on social media, Facebook. But also, if you are looking, because I know with Room 94, I know who the landlord is. So it's a fairly spacious room, not an eatery. If you're interested and you're thinking about starting a business or thought about getting on the high street, yes, it is a bit further up, but it can work if it gets marketed properly. It can work. So if you are interested in that space and in them premises, please do let me know and I can put you in contact with the landlord. There's lots of things coming up over the next couple of weeks. WI's first engagement for the year was yesterday at the Firthfields Community Centre. You can go, it's like £46 a year, and they do lots of great events. It's a really good thing to go to on a Tuesday evening. You meet lots of friends, you get to listen to lots of cool things, and you get to be part of something. And then from that, there's lots of things that can go on from it as well. So if you're interested, we have shared it, or go onto the Facebook page of Garforth WI, and they will share all the details there. Tonight, Garforth Tigeresses, I'm going to read it from here because it's quite a lengthy thing, but Garforth Tigeresses, be part of the team. Garforth Tigers are recruiting girls of all abilities. So under 12s, all girls, under 14s, all girls, under 8s to under 10s, mixed, all girls training tonight, each Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. And we've shared it on Facebook, and it obviously will be on the maindeal.co.uk with the details of Maggie who to contact should you be interested. And that's every Wednesday. It's great to get girls involved in rugby too. The lovely Dawn from Sewn Sweet Sewn, a couple of things that she's got coming up on Saturday. She'll be at the factory shop selling hair wares, and she does everything that's reusable, and she does some brilliant things. I've bought many things over from the years, and she's done lots of bunting for the King's coronation coming up as well. So she's at the factory shop this Saturday. It's great actually. The factory shop have got a little bit ahead of the game, so they've got a couple of pop-ups coming, I think not today, maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, with different little pop-ups and craft stalls within the factory shop. And that's a brilliant idea because it gives people a little bit of space to trial what they've made. But I say Sewn Sweet Sewn will be there also on Saturday. And then the 11th of May, we have shared it and we'll share it on the blog on Friday. 11th of May, 10 till 3. The lovely Dawn is again running another course, but this time at the courtyard at Scarthingwell Centre, which is just a part of the golf course there. It's only, I don't know, about 10-15 minutes from here. It's not far. 10 till 3, thermal cook bag making, and it was really good at the library a couple of months ago. So she's doing another course, and again we'll put the details up there. And it's a good. These thermal bags are brilliant because it's meant to be a cost saving idea. You make it yourself, you do it. She teaches you how to put it all together, how to sew it, and then you've got it for life. And it's meant to be a good cost saving thing for cooking and many other things actually for thermal bags. Anyway, don't forget that the Garforth Parish Cricket Club starts their walk-in cricket on the 28th, which is next week. They're having like an open day. Again, we'll share this information on the blog, on our socials, so you can just come along. I know a lot of people of a certain age may not be using social media. So if you've got a family member or a relative that you think, actually, I've got a friend or a family member that will quite actually enjoy that, and it's a physical exercise that's not too physical, but it gets them out, and as the weather's changing, it gets them out and meets lots of people again, and it's that lots of social interaction, which is great for any age. Also, the really good thing that's coming up, which we've touched on, is the Repair Cafe coming back, which we did try before COVID, and then it all just went but that's coming on the 30th, Sunday the 30th of April, with Eco-Friendly Garforth, and that's at the Miners Welfare Hall 1 till 4, and it's for you to learn. So it's not like a dump and drop and come back and pick up your repair. You take what you want to be repaired, you sit with the fixer who's a volunteer, and you learn as well as your item being repaired. So that's brilliant. A lot of people always ask us, and we do touch on it quite a lot, about how the main deal works. And it's really simple. All you have to do, if you are a business, independent, whether you're on the high street, working from home, within the area of Garforth, Swillington, Kippax, Micklefield, Barrack and Elmet, if you if you are a business and you want to be seen more, then our platform is where we share you. So all you have to do is put your details up on your posts, share it, tell people all about you. We grab it, we share it. It goes on all our social medias, which gets massive coverage and reach. And then it goes onto the website, and then all your details are on our website. So we are a bigger platform where everyone looks at everything, not just you. And it's all about we try and engage with the community, not about having 72 million followers. It's about how we engage with the community. And we've been going for nearly 10 years. So we're all right, we know what we're doing. So it's full time, it's full work, and we share and we help that you get seen locally. And that's the main big thing. So I'm going to leave you some interesting facts. Bumfuzzle. It's a beautiful word. And it really is for people who are confused or a bit perplexed. And I'm going to say this wrong because it's a bit of a mouthful. Flibbertigibbet. Flibbertigibbet. Oh, you're being so silly. She talks insensibly. She's very flighty. That's what it means. And I have to read this one. Snollygoster. You're such a snollygoster. So being a snollygoster, which is something that many people already call many politicians. But it happens to be a nicer sounding term. This refers to a politician who does or says things for their own personal advancement instead of following their own principles. Snollygoster. I leave it with you and hope that COVID does one by next week.